I'm gonna love you.
Alright, welcome back YouTube to another episode of Call of Duty World War II Veteran Walkthrough Mission number 7. So, first thing you gotta do is you gotta take the food to one of the guys that is guarding the hideout basically, or the camp. And again, if you are new, I just want to clarify that these are things that are working for me. So I'm just throwing it out there to see if, if it can help you guys out, or if you guys can play around with it. But without further ado, let's get started. So this is after the little cutscene that's going to happen. Basically, you're going to go back and, like the little markers there. So just kind of helping you out just a little bit. And then this is where the real fun starts. So I do want to actually apologize because there are a few things in this video that are kind of a little wonky. First of all, I'm going to tell you this. The checkpoints can really, really screw you over, okay? You're going to see just a little bit how bad, I was stuck. I mean, obviously, it's not really showing, but I'll talk about it pretty much. Basically, what you got to do is you got to put those little mine traps, and then believe it or not, you actually have to put it where the marker is at. At first I thought it was just kind of spread them out wherever, but no, this thing is really, really, really picky. It actually wants you to put it right on that damn little spot. But yeah, this part can be a little hard. Just like I said, hopefully the checkpoint doesn't screw you over, but it shouldn't be too bad. Again, right here, I'm just gonna go pick one up, and then I'm gonna put it right there where it was asking, because it's pretty stupid, but whatever. So now you want to head back, and actually you want to use the machine gun for the first part. Believe it or not, they didn't shoot me at all, so I was pretty surprised, because every time I use the machine gun, I always get shot. Well, I mean, I do get shot, but not to the point where like I'm dying like straight away. As you're seeing, I'm taking a bunch of shots. But yeah, this part shouldn't be too hard. Just continue shooting them, and then that's when they're gonna throw the smoke. And then when they throw the smoke, that's kind of when you want to back down. So just a heads up on that. I'm just gonna let it play. Alright, so eventually we are going to move back, all the way back, and then this is where the first out of the 3 heroic actions is going to happen, okay? The reason I went back is, as you were kind of starting to tell, towards the end, I was getting really messed up, okay? So that guy is the one that's actually going to keep on going down, so it's kind of weird how he's kind of there, but you'll see how he goes down again. Just be right there close to him. Throw a smoke grenade, not like that. That was a terrible smoke grenade. But regardless, you get the point. Just take him, right next to those barrels, and you should be good. And then I think this is the first part where I was talking about. So basically, I'm trying to get piercing, right? Like the whole point is to try to use your comrade's abilities. Okay. So what I thought of doing, I saw piercing right there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go use his ability, which kind of highlights the enemy. So I was like, all right, let's do it. But I didn't realize that I ended up getting a checkpoint, so I was kind of screwed there in this part, as you can see right here. I died a bunch of times. Right there is when I'm kind of regretting it, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But anyways, what you want to do is just kind of ignore like all the enemies. As you can tell, I barely even shot anything, okay? What's going to happen next is a tank is going to come in, and then that's when you got to find a couple of bazookas, or panzerkers, I believe is what they're called. And you're gonna have to shoot them, okay? There's something weird about it, because they actually, okay, so the little what do you call it, like the little marker tells you to go pick up the ones from the dead people, from the enemy sides. But in reality, you don't have to do that, okay? They spawn randomly in the back, somewhere in there. There's like 3 spots. There's one right there where I picked up the first one. There's also right here another one by these barrels where you saved one of the soldiers for the heroic action. And then, believe it or not, this one wasn't giving it to me. I was like, what the heck? So obviously you're looking at me like, okay, pick it up. And then there's also another one to your left. So just check in the back, and that's all you have to do. You take him down in 3 shots. So once you pick one up from that spot, just kind of go on to the other side and just check somewhere around there. They should be somewhere around there. and it should go down in 3 shots. Again, it was a little kind of stupid how at first I thought I had it to actually go and pick it up from the dead soldiers on the other side, and here I'm still having trouble, and then luckily one of them actually popped out in the same spot where I picked up the second bullet, if that makes sense. So they only give you 1 bullet, so you pretty much have to find 3 of them. And then that should be pretty easy. It shouldn't be too bad. Just make sure you actually get your shots in right, because I don't know if it'll give you more than 3. But just kind of shoot him when he is stationary, and that should be it. Kind of hope that explains again, I may have just said the other part where I got stuck for nothing, because I mean, it was pretty clear, I think, in my opinion. So, again, just ignore all the other dudes and just wait for the tank to show up. And then go to the other sides. So, just stay in the back and go from left to right. And you should hopefully find the bazookas. And that should kind of pretty much be it. So, make sure you pick up the ammo. And then that's when you go talk to Turner. Alright, so this is after the little cutscene where you kind of, talk to Turner and everyone. And then you're going to go down basically by the river. So they're going to eventually stop and they're going to tell you to take down the mortar team, okay? So what you want to do is go to the left and then you will see a sniper, okay? You want to stab him, don't shoot him, just pick up his sniper. And then actually don't do this, what I'm doing right now. I kind of stayed in the same spot where I killed the sniper, so it wasn't the best idea. You'll see where I go, which is kind of back to the beginning where when we barely got there. But the main objective is to try to destroy those 3 guys they're shooting the mortars, and basically at this point you're just gonna have to use a sniper to kill off kind of as much as you can, apparently, I guess, because it's kind of, I guess, like a timed fight where you gotta kill certain enemies, and then after a certain amount of time it's just gonna play out. So just do this, what I'm doing, just be careful with the snipers. I'm gonna let it play out. And then, yeah, you should be good once your teammates start pushing up, or actually when the enemy soldiers start running away. So just a heads up, and then some little cutscene's gonna happen, and just keep on walking straight. I don't think you can really die, and then we'll come back to the next part. Alright, so this is after that little cutscene, basically. So at this point now, you only have a pistol. You want to be careful right here, because this is where a dog's gonna pop out. Just to be safe, just be aiming while he's coming at you. Just kind of follow where I go, and then he's gonna eventually pop out there. Make sure you try to shoot him like in 2 shots, because if you shoot more than that, I think the other soldiers are gonna find out. So just follow where I go. Basically, we're gonna go all, we're gonna stick to the left, and there's gonna be a few soldiers that are gonna pop out. You gotta be careful with this guy. Just like I said, kind of stick to the left the whole time. This guy can actually see you, so just wait for him to actually kind of go, through the tree, I guess you can say, and then we are good at this point. Continue going forward, and then this is where there's gonna be more those soldiers, and you can actually get an achievement / trophy here. It's basically do not get spotted while you meet up with Turner. So just follow what I do. Again, you should get a checkpoint right there. So in case if you do fail, just keep on trying it. If you're into the achievement / trophies, there's gonna be this guy. You can actually take him down. I'm like taking forever, but you can actually go up to him and just silent kill him. Again, don't shoot your bullets at all. And if you continue going forward, again, I don't know if other enemies are moving a little different or not. I did wait up a lot, so just a heads up on that. There are some health packs around there. And then this guy, just just be careful with them. Try not to go too much to the side. Just kind of go behind them straight away. And then right here, I hesitated a lot, but you can actually kill him in time because see here I thought I saw three, so I was like, okay, there's two, but how am I gonna kill that guy over there? But Turner actually comes and helps you out. So as long as you get that guy in the middle, you should be good. And then just try to ignore the other guy, and then just go this way. Again, there's some more health packs. And then this is where something kind of went wrong for me, which I'm going to explain right now. Alright, so the mistake was that up to the point where the sniper comes up, which will be in just a little bit, there is a heroic action that's going to pop out, okay? Basically, I thought for some reason I had smokes, but I did not. So I kind of skipped this part, okay? So this right here, this little section is basically me going back like in the easiest mode. So I just want to clarify that in case of the heroic action is pretty hard, but that is as far as I go. Just follow where I go, and then this is where you actually find your smoke grenades, okay? So just a heads up on that. If you skip this little section, you actually won't have any smokes, and it's going to make that heroic action really hard, okay? So again, just follow what I do, and hopefully it works out. I'm just gonna let it play out until it comes to the actual sniper.
And then silence those guns. Sniper, he's up in that bunker. We're gonna flush him out. Stay low.
Alright, so this is where the sniper starts shooting, and I just want to kind of say it again. This, what you're seeing right now, is done on the easiest mode, but I did actually do all of this in the veteran mode, so just a heads up on that. It should all be the same, until you actually go pick up the guy. That's when, the veteran kicks in, because the guy will kill you in like 1 or 2 shots, and he is very accurate, so just a heads up on that. But regardless, just kind of go up to this point, and then just go right there where Turner is at. There is a health pack there in case if you need it. And then at this point, like I said, I was kind of a little mad because I had to do all this all over. I finished it on veteran at first, and then I went back to try to get the heroic action. But right here, just kind of throw all your smoke grenades. Try not to throw them all in the same spot, but just kind of, spread them out. Because the sniper, like I mentioned a little earlier, he is very accurate, okay? So make sure you just pick him up, and then that should really be it. Again, like I said, so just this little part was done on the easy mode, and then I kind of put in back the veteran footage, okay, just to be better understanding it, and I hope that makes sense. Alright, so once you open the door, there should be 3 enemies in there, okay, just to clarify that. You're gonna see that they just pop out of nowhere for me, and they take a lot of damage out of me. So just a heads up on that. I can't really tell you where exactly they're all gonna be at, but just keep a notice that there's 3, and then just kind of be scouting around for grenades and some health packs after you're done with all 3, okay? And I'll be back once something else happens. Alright, so after you're done with all 3 of them, you're going to have to open this door, and some guys actually going to pop out, okay? I don't know if you can survive this if you are in low health. I don't know if you can even back down from this, but just be careful that there is one guy. Try backing off just really quickly and see if he pops out. But if not, then, just take the hit, and then I think you should be fine. You go upstairs, and on this door, the sniper is going to finally pop out. He finally popped out, and just make sure you pick up his sniper, because it's going to be very useful in just a little bit. Again, search around and see if there's any more health packs, and then you actually have to make your way down once again, kind of where the marker is at, and you go with Turner, and then that should be in the next part, and I'll be back on that.
Clear. But that soldier didn't have to die. Let's move. Assembly point's not far. Hope our guys got there okay. Gunfire! We must be near our guys. Let's move! He's breaking the cover!
Alright, so now at this point, basically, you're going to start seeing a couple guys. Right here, I hesitated because I thought that was my own teammate, but it what actually wasn't, you know. So basically, I'm taking a lot of damage. I barely have any type of, or actually, I don't even have any health packs because, like I mentioned earlier, I took a lot of damage in just a little section. But I guess the main objective is to try to take down that MG, you know, so that you can actually go down. Because if you stay on top, they're just going to keep on spawning. So again, just make sure you use Turner for ammo, and then try to take down the guys that are just on top on the top windows and all that. And then as soon as you see that it's kind of clear somewhat, just throw a smoke grenade, and then just go down kind of like where I go, and we'll get back into that. Because actually, in that house right there to your far right, that's actually where the last heroic action is for this section. So, or for the mission. So yeah, just a heads up on that. Alright, so once you're down here, there should be a couple more health packs, which is good. Right here, I would recommend using just another gun if you're not too comfortable with the sniper. I did end up picking up, I believe it was like an MP40 or something. So I was pretty good. This one, just go to the right, and then here he should be on the ground. So you really should have no trouble killing the enemy soldier, because you know it's just him standing up. So just kind of shoot him. And then before you go forward, there should be a couple more enemies in here. So if you have any more grenades, just keep on throwing them. Again, I think Turner should move up if there's no more enemies. So just a head up, and use that as a clue to push up. Also, just kind of go inside that little building, or the little shed, I guess you can say, where our soldier was pinned down, and you could actually get them in a better angles. Just a heads up on that, and we'll be back.
Throw the grenade!
Alright, so once you are done with those enemies, basically, like I mentioned earlier, Turner should push up and actually try staying on inside for just a little while. A couple guys should actually maybe be going inside again. I'm not too positive on that, but if you do decide to push, make sure you push up through this side of the house, this other one, and you know, don't rush in there. There are a couple enemies in there, so just a heads up on that. Some of them are even taking cover behind tables. So just be careful with that. And then again, Turner should eventually push up forward again, and he should actually distract. So it's pretty cool that the AI is actually helping. But once you take care of some of these guys down here, you actually want to go on top, okay? Because there are some more, and those are the ones in the machine guns. Take them down, and then pretty much just try to finish off anything else that's downstairs. I'm not saying that Turner's not taking care of them, but you know, just every gameplay is different between everyone, so just heads up on that. And then pretty much this should kind of be it at this point. He's gonna tell you that that's it, and then you're gonna go regroup, and then that's when another little fight's gonna break out. So yeah, once you push outside, basically that's where a sniper is gonna take down one of our soldiers. And then at this point, just kind of stay back. Do not push up too much. You should be able to see a couple snipers by the reflection of the scope, I guess. And then, to be honest, it might be more of another like time fight, really. There's a lot of enemies that pop out, so don't think that you have to kill all of them, because you know there's a bunch of them. But my recommendation would just kind of stay behind some of these boxes. Make sure you get some ammo and from both Turner, and some grenade ammo from Styles. And then, as you can tell, there's a lot of enemies, so I'm pretty sure it's more of a time. And I think the main point where you should know that you're close is kind of when the half track comes, and the half track is basically the vehicle. Just take down the guy that's on the machine gun, and I think that should be it here. I'm just throwing grenades again. It is an achievement / trophy if you I believe you kill like 50 enemies that are kind of that are bothered by the smoke. So again, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Again, smoke just waste his time. So I hope, like I mentioned, this is a timed fight. And I'm pretty sure if you take him down, then that should be it. Because as soon as I took him down, that's kind of when it said that they're retreating. So anyways, if you have any feedback, let me know down in the section below. I can always improve. I know my voiceovers aren't the best, so I'm trying to improve. And if you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
We'll hold him off. Stay alert. We're gonna wait for Pearson, then proceed to the assembly point. Stiles, Daniels, on me. We hold this position until Pearson gets here, then we take the hill together. Unless he bypassed the mill.